We're going to begin with Sufia. Sufia Muslima, at the time, or Beatrice DeSilva, we've had many AKAs along the way. She currently lives in California, and as I mentioned, she's a jeweler, she's a caterer, she's started kinds of businesses, developed juice businesses, and woman is just amazing. She lived like a block away from 271. So this was in her face, right, what was going on. So she has this little video that she will explain what her perspective
We became really good friends and we started hanging out.
Oops, hold on, I don't think it started from, sorry about that. I don't think it started from the beginning. Bear with me. We were testing it out and
we became really good friends and we started hanging out and doing everything together, you know, and then as time went by, we started realizing that things were happening in the school, you know, that things were changing. The teachers, there was so much controversy and there was a lot of tensions rising in the school. And we couldn't figure out, okay, what's going on here? Why are these teachers mad? Why does it look like they're always having these little meetings on the side, or one teacher would come into another teacher's classroom while he was teaching and they would like whisper and talk about a meeting that they had, and we were like, okay, something was going on. We didn't know what it was, but something was going on. And we could feel the tensions rising. And little by little, you could also feel that whole blackness, the black awareness of the school. You could feel the teachers like sticking their chests out more and more like, hey, you know what, I'm important, I count, you know, and flexing their muscles into their world of blackness, into this whole, you know, like, you know what, it's time to take a stand. It's time to do something. And as that tension and that attitude and the controversy rose more and more and more, we began little by little to find out what was going on in the school. And we decided to become a part of it. So time had progressed. Tootie ran for school president. I ran for vice president. She won. I did not win. I actually took over that part. And so because we were president and vice president of the school, we were very much involved in everything that, you know, decisions that needed to be made. And we found out probably quicker than a lot of other people what was going on in the school. And so we found out that there was all this stuff going on with the teachers, the UFT, you know, and we decided that we wanted to start making picket signs and helping the teachers to fight for their rights and helping the community to be more involved in making their own decisions where the schools were concerned and the communities were concerned. And little by little, somehow, that started taking us into a consciousness of blackness, you know, of taking control over our environment, over our communities, over our schools, over learning, you know, what are they teaching us? Are we learning stuff that we don't want to learn, that we shouldn't learn because it's so biased based on their history, on their story, what they wanted us to believe? I'm a blessed woman. I got so many riches in my life, and all of them are here in this room with me right now, you know, and we survived 271, which was amazing. And I'll tell you something, 271 for me, and I know for them, was a springboard that sprung us into inquisitiveness, into knowing that we had the right to ask questions, knowing that we had the right to make demands for what we wanted in our lives. It brought us a level of pride. And I think that's the best way I could actually describe this. 271 was pride. It was pride, and it was awareness, and it was black consciousness, and it was knowing that we were dynamic.